flowers would brighten this place up.
I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
All systems are go, sir.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift your spirits.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding. What a fascinating place.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening.
Whatever it is we're out here looking for, I'm certain we'll find it soon.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Rust-proof, radiation-proof, and a lifetime supply of power. I couldn't ask for more.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done. It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
We have the entire Commonwealth to explore. Where should we go next? My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
The daily choices you humans need to make regarding life and death must be quite a burden. I wonder how long my systems will be in these rugged conditions. I'm afraid I'll be unable to extract. Any useful data from these robots, sir? This is astounding how much we still have to discover out here. We have the entire Commonwealth to explore.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift your spirits.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I'm looking for... Order working for you, future director.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things, but he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. You will give my people an opportunity, and they will flock to us. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Would it be possible to rescue more synths?
Those 13 synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
I'll hold on to it. For now.
If you think that's best, but I can't start work without it.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver. Hooking that ancient, so hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate
Good question. If we can't risk...
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Liam.
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right? project you helped with. It's coming along. You understand, right?
Sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use? Dr. Higgs has always been one to complain. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by this.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems.
Well, I'm sorry you've been inconvenienced, but solving personnel issues is part of an administrator's job.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Combat initiated.
something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are made up. Both Dr. Loken and I have resolved to stand our ground.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the...
Only opens with a key.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed. Operating at full capacity.
Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than anything else.
Bravo! I admit,
I'm sure
I was
many of
fearing
you
for the
have heard
worst.
tales of the railroad.
But I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm starting to get used to that.
I apologize. I won't doubt you again. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
They were prepared to let everyone starve to death. They have to die.
I understand. I'll make the necessary arrangements, though it saddens me to do so. I'll see that the mess in hydroponics is cleaned up. I suppose I should also make the funeral arrangements. Well, there's much to do, so I'll get about it.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find...
I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free sinners.
Hi, Doc.
who are trying to
Bravo!
steal the Institute.
I admit, I was
While
fearing
it's
for the
impossible
worst.
to say for
But I
sure,
can see that I underestimated
they
you.
may actually be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile.
What do you mean you feared the worst?
I just didn't want to see anyone get hurt. There is one further matter to discuss.
I guess if you are out there,
Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Give them supplies and then throw them out. They're banned for life.
I wish I could say that that would be unfair. But there's no denying those men put all of our lives at risk. I'll see to those supplies. At least they'll have a fighting chance, which is perhaps more than they deserve. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Hey, Z1.
I have nothing to report at the moment. Have
Yeah.
a nice day.
When the lights go down and the stars come out, man just forgets about all his troubles.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
It must make me proud to see all that God has done.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Sometimes I feel like people look at me for way too long. I don't like it.
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're gonna be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work. Are you excited or scared?
Right now, kid, I'm bored with this conversation. Come on.
Okay, maybe we can talk more later.
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're gonna be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work.
Right. I'm excited, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would be too. Because then you could just tell everyone what to do. Like you can make Dr. Watson tell me all the secrets he's hiding. Or you could tell Quentin that he has to be nice to me from now on. That'd be neat.
I'm just wondering if your nose grows every time you tell a lie.
That doesn't make any sense.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight
Dr.
deck.
Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed. You must bring back the beryllium agitator at all costs.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough. target sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Targeting sensors fully operational. Continue. Commencing termination of organic life form. Gone.
Please come out. Calculated. Most efficient attack.
Detonating explosive charge. Engaging hostile. Shutting down. Attack efficiency.
is someone present, attacking human.
With extreme prejudice.
Got it.